Okay, so we are going to be doing a little DIY. So if you have an IKEA sofa, you may know what this looks like. Our IKEA sofa right now, excuse the mess, but it is gray, and I'd say about like a month ago, I had decided I kind of wanted to try and dye this, so let's see if I can get them in the right color. Let's see. There you go. So I decided I wanted to try, instead of this white, because we will never put white on the couch just because that's not our style, I decided I wanted to try to stain it green. It ended up becoming like a really, really pretty, almost sage green color. So we are going to now dye all of this green and then put it on our couch and see how it goes. And I figured this might be interesting. For anyone who wants to know, our couch is an Ikea turpentine. I will put the wording right here because I don't know how to say this. But it's a really nice couch. We really love it. It pulls out actually into a queen size bed. So that little bottom part ends up pulling out and up to where you have the entire top as a queen size bed. But we decided to make it green. Hopefully it kind of matches this pillow. It's kind of what we're going with. This pillow, if this ends up being like looking good, is going to go onto our bed, and then I will bring in our gray pillows from our bedroom into here. Now, I am sorry about the lighting in these next few clips. We ended up doing all of this probably around 9-10 o'clock after Cam had gotten home from work, so we really are only working with the light in our kitchen. And my camera is good, but it does still have some dark spots. The black is definitely blown out, but you can still tell what's going on. So basically Cam is just pouring really hot water with the dye already in, and then he pushes them down to where we can get the water with the dye all into the pieces of the fabric. Now, this is where we kind of realized we have a lot of the fabric inside the thing, and it kept kind of raising up. So Cam had decided to put the pot that he had just used to fill the bucket with, fill it halfway with water, and then just place it on top so it actually held it all down. This probably took about 20 minutes for us to see the color like really resonate. And then from there we moved the bucket into our kitchen. This is us just emptying out the bucket with the plain water that was sitting on top, holding everything down. And then our first thought was to fill up that pot with the water dye and then just pour it into our sink. We soon found out that it's not the greatest because it does drip, and we have white cabinets, so it was dripping onto our white cabinets, and I spent the next 2 days trying to get these stains out. Luckily, if you do end up with this kind of situation where things are stained, I used magic eraser and it worked really, really great, and everything came out, so it's good. But if you don't want to have to spend 2 days cleaning up your own mess, I would definitely suggest what we did next, which was taking a trash bag, and I would use gloves, wring out each piece of fabric, then put it in the trash bag, and once the trash bag was full enough, we would put it in one part of our sink, and I would just take one piece of fabric at a time and then slowly just use hot water and then cold water kind of mixed together to wring out each piece of fabric so they didn't have dye, so we can lay them out to actually dry. Now, after this is just the top pieces of fabric. We realized we had fucked up. So, if you remember this part where all of the fabric is still folded and very tight, this is where we messed up. So, because the fabric was folded like this, we ended up having a weird tie-dye looking fabric that you can see right here where it looks so bad. And Cam being the cool, lighthearted person he is, was like, cool, we have a tie-dye couch, if anything. And I was like, oh no, this is not it. We were able to fix it. We basically just filled the bucket back up, put the extra bottle of dye that we had in it and let it soak for a little bit longer. We were able to take all of it out, lay them literally everywhere in our house, and then this is the end product. So this is the couch. I won't lie, it's been about 2 weeks since we've actually dyed the couch, but I'm getting around to it. I adore this couch. It looks amazing. I love the pop of green. I ended up buying this really pretty blue like little circle pillow. I've been wanting these circle pillows and I finally got a reason because the blue looks great. Like I said, we have the gray pillows, and then I actually got this one from Ikea. It has like a little bit of a texture to it, which is nice. But yeah, overall this looks amazing. It's super nice. Another thing that I did not add in the video or the tutorial is that if you do end up wanting to dye a couch or really anything with fabric, I definitely suggest that you mix the water and the dye and then put the fabric in, because we have a few little like dots that the stain, like when I poured the dye, it kind of dripped onto it and stained that a little bit more, but really it's not that bad and it's barely noticeable. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and that'll be it.